Hello, and welcome to Steve Reviews Stuff for you. Now, for a disclaimer, I'm a massive fan of practically everything that David Bowie ever produced. But today, I'm going to be looking at Tin Machine. A Tin Machine, for those who don't know, was the studio and live project where he attempted to become a member of a group, a proper working pop group, rock group, sorry, and it needed to revitalize him in a similar way he did much later in the late 90s when he basically did a lot of work with Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. Tin Machine came out in the first album, came out in 1989. It followed a decade of him experimenting with the more commercial side of life. So Let's Dance was a massive success. Then came Tonight, which was less so. And then he tried to get things back with Never Let Me Down. Very poorly received. So he musically he needed to revitalize himself. He needed to pull himself back from what his more pop loving audience liked. So he did that with Tin Machine with Reeve Gabriels and the Sales Brothers. So the first album came out in 1989, the second in 92, and there was a live album, Oy Vey Baby. And then the whole project collapsed, and he went back to being himself and produced, I think it was Black Tie White Noise, was the next album. So recently, I've been re-listening to those. Now, I've always loved the first Tin Machine album. It's raucous, it's noisy, it's unapologetic. It's not great, but as a rock album that's plain and simple, it's really good. Tin Machine 2, which was at that time far less well received than Tin Machine 1, which wasn't particularly well received anyway, was more melodic, less rock and roll, though it had those elements. And it had two songs where, oh my God, Bowie isn't even singing. So I've never been a particular fan of it, but I've got to be honest, recently, I've been re-listening to it and I really like it. It's not as good as Tin Machine 1, but then Bowie, with his various collaborators, he always changed. No album of Bowie is the same as its previous one, though over the years there are similarities. But after he finished, he was able to he'd rediscovered his artistic mojo. He was prepared to experiment, prepared to defy what was expected of him. So it did its job, but go back. Tin Machine 1, just a great rock album. Sure, you can drop tracks and there are covers that people don't like on it, but it's a good album. Tin Machine 2, it's probably better than you remember. The live album, well, it's just a live album. It's not particularly interesting. Anyway, be nice if they ever get around to doing the Tin Machine Eras box set like they have for all of other Bowie's output. But I don't necessarily need to listen to anything else. I'd recommend Tin Machine. Check it out. Now, like and subscribe, or don't. See you soon.